Hello, this is Dr. Aubrey Wallace, and this is the EOE Report for January 30th to February 5th, 2023. Last week we were rolling along with a snowball down a huge mountain of surrender to grace. So I hope you were able to gain some momentum and keep yourself rolling and be the full expression of you. This week we're moving into another Chakra 7 focus, which means that we may start to see some changes this week yet again. This week we had a portal open up across the entire map. This is the edge of Oblivion. An Oblivion map usually is when someone will have their feet dangling over into kind of the abyss. And it did show that today, that we had the abyss with feet dangling into it. But this time there were 5 sets of legs there, all kind of hanging out on the edge of the reality, kicking their feet off into the pond. So of this portal pond of Oblivion. The purple here means that we're kind of in a swirl of change, a swirl of reality changing its form. And we have interdimensional portal colors in here. We have evolutionary growth leap colors there, and I think just infinite potential in the white there. So I think there's a lot of potential for change this week, and it may feel just like being in a void, like kind of unsure where your feet are. So if you could get into wonder and kind of dangle your feet over and just let yourself be curious about this edge and not so scared, I think that will be the best focus for the week. We have these 5 sets of legs, are different focuses coming in to support you in being grounded this week. So we have one of just physical red, meaning, do the things, eat food, sleep, walk your dog, take care of your taxes, whatever it is you need to do this week. So go ahead and take those steps. Those are pretty right on. It looked like that left leg was crossed under the right a little bit. So you want to keep yourself moving in on that right leg, keep your right leg forward, keep yourself in action on those day-to-day things. These 2 legs are in feisty love and action, so there's a feeling there of keeping clear boundaries, but that feels like it's being crowded out a little bit by just taking some action. So yes, keep your boundaries, but make sure that you take some action steps on the way. I'm going to skip over here on this feminine side. We have the color of health also leaning in that opposite direction. So you do want to keep some strong boundaries and make sure that your health factors are there, but they're both kind of snuggled into these other aspects. So crossing your legs on the orange chakra here, this orange color means power, money, career, relationship. So I do think you're keeping it tight on those things, on sex chakra things. And then it feels like the one place where you're stretched and you want to go ahead and stretch out this week is in the color of goldenrod, which is healing tools. So you might want to just dip your toe in or start to play curiously with what tools might be useful for working with healing this week, and maybe let those kind of start to stretch forward in your life. I hope you enjoy the Edge of Oblivion. We'll see you again next week. Thanks.